A reading from the Holy Gospel according to St. Luke chapter 7 verses 31 to 35. Passage taken from the Message version of the Bible. How can I account for the people of this generation? They are like spoiled children complaining to their parents, "We wanted to skip rope and you were always too tired. We wanted to talk, but you were always too busy. John the Baptizer came fasting and you called him crazy. The Son of Man came feasting and you called him a lush." Opinion polls don't count for much, do they? The proof of the pudding is in the eating. The Gospel of the Lord. Reflections on the Gospel according to St. Luke chapter 7 verses 31 to 35. Jesus was gaining popularity and the people began to raise questions. Who is this? Even John the Baptist, who was assigned with the mission of preparing the way for the Messiah, now in the prison, raised his concerns about whether Jesus is truly the Messiah. Jesus uses the occasion to speak words of high praise for John. Of all the children born of women, there is no one greater than John, he said. Today's passage is the continuation of this scene. Jesus confronts the religious leaders for their rejection of John the Baptist and Jesus himself. They had closed their minds and would not accept anyone who criticized their false traditions. Jesus finds their attitude so childish and calls on them to grow up. Are you open for a change? The ones who know the rules of God the most, the religious leaders and the learned, are the ones who are oftentimes the most blinded by their pride. They tend to believe that they alone have the whole truth and refuse to pay attention to the voices around them. Pride and self-righteousness make them childish. It is important for us not to fall into such a trap. Discerning the voice of God is possible only when we are humble enough to see the face of God in the lives of poor people whom we consider as so ordinary. God speaks to us in so many ways and through so many people and situations, through a saint or a sinner, through a man or a woman, through a refugee or a local person. No wonder the tax collectors and sinners found a friend in Jesus because he moved with them and ate with them on purpose to reassure them that they too are valued, appreciated, and loved. Will our camaraderies and fellowships be limited to those who are appreciated and respected in the society? Our identity as Christians demand from us to go beyond the normal customs followed by the society and not to restrict ourselves within our comfort zones. How would we imagine inviting some street children or street sleepers, at least a few of them, to our campuses or to our houses and share a meal with them? Does it sound crazy? Indeed, Jesus has proposed to us a crazy life project. Dare to respond?